Ask Reddit by Enchanted Sophia. What popular consumer product is actually a giant rip-off? Deleted. My 11-year-old cousin asked for thousands of dollars of skincare products this last Christmas. And even a mini refrigerator for her bedroom to keep them in. And the thing with those is, it's not like you can keep using them, you have to keep buying more every time they run out. I use a basic retinol serum and moisturizer and that's it. I know some people need more specialized products, but still, I have no idea which TikTok influencer is responsible for convincing an 11-year-old she needed all that shit. Fuck Ticketmaster. How the hell does their electronic ticket require a 15% service fee? Insane that they are charging me to print my own ticket. Herbalife. Nutrition shops. Those shakes are just Herbalife. I once didn't know what Herbalife was and almost bought into the great stories. Immediately noped out of there when the sales guy told me to phone some friends and family on the spot so I could sell to them and become a member too. Fabric softener. Every authority I've seen agrees that it's bad for your clothes and your washer. It makes towels softer, but crucially less absorbent, the one thing you want a towel to be. Dr. Dre does not have a degree in headphones. Ironically, Dr. Dre isn't even involved anymore. Apple is cannibalizing Beats sales by pushing the AirPods line, and Beats is putting out cheaper products. And yet Beats actually has some decent products now. Their sport earbuds are competitive at that price range. The wireless headphones don't sound great, but they're nowhere near as crappy as the wired ones, and work great within an Apple ecosystem. I still wouldn't exactly recommend them unless you want to have wireless headphones that can seamlessly switch between iPhone and Apple TV, or you can't afford better wireless buds. Any compression sleeves with copper or magnets in them. The compression is fine, but the copper or magnets do nothing. Hey now. The copper doesn't do nothing. It stains my skin green. Kitchen sinks. There are a lot of sinks that cost $1,000 or even more. It's a fucking metal bowl with a hole in it. They cost less than $100 to manufacture in China and ship it halfway across the world, but high-end companies upcharge these things 10x the price. Source used to work for a company that bought these sinks for $90 a pop, shipped to us, and we were selling them for $1,000. Edit. Since a lot of people are mentioning these must be American prices, let me clarify. You can get a sink for a couple $100 at Home Depot or some big box store. These are the luxury sinks you can buy at higher end retailers. Their argument is the stainless is thicker so it's more durable. Never heard of a sink breaking, but people are gullible. Wow, they're everything in the kitchen sink in this thread. NFTs was probably the funniest thing I've ever witnessed. I've been hacked. All my apes gone. Will live in my brain for the rest of my life. Knife sets with like 10 different shitty knives in a decorative holder. Just buy 1 or 2 nice ones and take good care of them. You don't need a special one for every different kind of food. 1. Chef's knife, default for the vast majority of prep. 2. Bread knife, serrations are useful for many things. 3. Paring knife. Really all you need to get started for most cuisines. Specialty knives should come later in the process after you've discovered the need for one. Edit, share your faps. Designer eyeglasses. Luxottica is a monopoly that controls most of the market and commands a premium for cheap plastic glasses. Don't forget that they also control most of the places to buy said glasses. They own Sunglass Hut, LensCrafters, iMed, Pearl Vision, Target Optical, Sears Optical, and Glasses.com. Telescope enthusiast here. The scopes you see on a shelf in a store are almost exclusively garbage. Research it a little and buy online. Do not buy that scope you saw at Costco. If you really want one of those crappy scopes, go on FB Marketplace and you'll find people basically giving them away, and for good reason. Timeshares. If you go to real estate buy-sell websites in an area where timeshares exist and sort the search from lowest to highest priced properties, you'll see a bunch of timeshares listed for $0. That is because a lot of people regretted buying them but are stuck in a nearly impossible to get out of contract which requires them to pay crazy high maintenance and other fees every year. They are so high that you are better off renting a hotel room in the area every year for the same amount of time as you are allowed to stay in your timeshare. They are a scam and should be outlawed, or at least people who buy them should be able to get out of contract by officially abandoning them. Magic erasers. Go on Amazon and search for melamine sponges. They are super cheap and the exact same thing. Yeah, in bulk they are like 10 cents per sponge. Diamonds. They are not super rare. It's all a marketing ploy to get your money. And lab grown diamonds are just as good if not better quality. Celebrity endorsed everything. The company should spend their money making products better instead of the endorsement. Hey. My George Foreman grill is still awesome. Can't say the same for this Thigh Master. Any detox products. They are all scams. Every single one. You have two things that are fantastic at detoxing your body, your kidneys and liver. Detox products are great for cleaning out your wallet and that's it. Doesn't matter if it's a drink, pills, pads for your feet, etc. Do not buy these. Save your money. But how else will I clean the toxins out of my intestines if I can't put stickers on my feet? Head on apply directly to the forehead. I love that stuff. Myself and 3 colleagues were hooked. We've used Tiger Balm since then, peppermint oil. None were as good. I soak cottontails in the minty green rubbing alcohol and put them in the freezer. I assume it's one of those in the head on. But somehow that crap worked for us. Printer ink cartridges. Companies charge insane markups and use shady tricks to make you buy more. Total scam considering how cheap the actual ink costs to produce. That's why you buy a laser printer and buy third-party toners. Graphing calculators. Why the fuck are they still $130 minus $150? Because they, other than greed, I don't know. Seems like they should be a $40 or less thing nowadays. Captive market equals profit. Most warranties and product protection plans. Especially if the product comes with a year warranty from the manufacturer. I used to get the product replacement plan on consoles at GameStop, until they recently changed the plan from getting a brand new console to getting a used one. And when I say used I don't mean refurbished, I mean they went into the back and gave me one that somebody else recently traded in. I triple checked that the one they gave me was okay before I left the store, but when they asked me if I wanted to pay the $40 for a replacement plan on the used one they just gave me, I told them next time I have an issue with my console I'll just buy a brand new one and it won't be from here. Keurig K-Cups. Even the guy, Keurig, regretted inventing it, from an ecological standpoint, not a financial one. Prescription glasses frames. Outrageous monopoly. TurboTax. Came here to say this. Use free tax user instead. Bottled water. Produced for a couple of cents, sold for a couple of dollars, supported by water rights that should not be in the possession of private companies. Fuck Nestle. Hair removal wax bastards intentionally design it to be a rip-off. Well done.